The monk was chowing down on roasted chicken, while the guy next to him could only watch and drool. Starving, he barely got a whiff of the aroma, when the monk immediately chewed him out. The man had to tighten his belt and suck it up. Turns out this was a hunger test. Only by passing would the monk take him on as a student. After the test, the man wolfed down dozens of bowls of rice, but when he needed to hit the bathroom, the monk stopped him, saying this was part of the test too. This challenge tested the man's willpower, but he was about to lose it. He stuck his butt out and sat on the wooden post, barely managing to hold it in. Then came an even more brutal test. The monk had him place his fingers on a wooden fish drum, then ordered 2 monks to start pounding away. The pain instantly had the man breaking out in cold sweats, but he gritted his teeth and hung in there. Before he could even catch his breath, he was thrown into a huge pot over a fire. This tested his heat tolerance. The man turned bright red from the scorching heat but didn't give up. Then the monks brought over a huge tub of ice water, saying they needed to test his cold tolerance. Without hesitation, the man sat right into the ice water, because he desperately wanted to learn Shaolin Kung Fu, but the monk still wouldn't take him as a student. Next, they had him lie down on a bench. The monk pulled out a giant feather and started tickling him all over. The man's muscles tensed up but he didn't crack a smile. Seeing this, the monk brought over a jar of ants and poured them on him. The man's face turned red from holding back but still didn't laugh. Finally, the monk had no choice but to let him stay at the Shaolin temple. Just then, the man got so excited he let out a fart. Now the monk had his excuse to kick him out. Even though the man got down on his knees and begged, the monk still threw him out of the temple. Turns out the monk just wanted his gold bar. The man had suffered through all that for nothing and got scammed out of a gold bar. He broke down crying. Heartbroken, he wandered to a rundown temple. Just as he was about to lie down and rest, suddenly an opium pipe poked out. The man turned around to see it was a beggar. He started to leave, but the beggar stopped him in his tracks. Realizing the beggar had real skills, the man asked to be his student. The beggar had him practice in an incense burner full of burning sticks. If he wasn't careful, he'd get burned by the incense. Then he had him strike bamboo poles. The beggar would even drop bricks on his head, and made him practice core strength hanging from a ladder. Through sheer determination and hard work, the man quickly mastered the beggar's kung fu techniques. His skull became rock hard, and he developed serious fighting skills.